David Thompson, December 14th, 1837 through June 8th, 1913. Rebecca Thompson, December 16th, 1839 through February 20th, 1980. Thank you for allowing the blasphemy of me placing my laptop on your memorial gravestone here I'm in a cemetery on Oregon State University's campus. Oregon State University's campus has a pioneer cemetery in the middle of it, which is beautiful and the perfect place for this. And to see the beauty in an ending and in death, and that the spirit of these people stays here and is continuing. It's so peaceful in this space, and Oregon State's campus is beautiful. I love being a Bronco, rocking the hat on campus, but I will tell you that BSU has nothing on this place, and I can't wait to go to other campuses and visit those as well, because I love being surrounded in like the energy of academia and the spirit of learning. And that's what this video is about death and the beauty in that, and learning and continuing to move forward. You guys a little heads up on what I'm doing. First of all, I'm Shante, and I'm a blogger and a YouTuber from theconfessional.com. My friend Hannon is the one who named The Confessional, and it originally started as a fashion blog when I was finishing my last semester of college, getting my communication and film studies degree at Boise State, and I took 25 credits and was working and needed a creative outlet, and also the accountability to continue to get dressed every day instead of just wearing sweatpants. Ironically, I'm actually wearing sweatpants underneath this with a blazer, because blazers make everything sophisticated. And then through my transformation journey, I started a transformation journey in October of 2013 to take my body back. I hated my body, and I hated looking at myself in the mirror, and there's a lot behind that, which I'm going to touch on a little bit briefly. And I started a journey to fix my body, and I was with my boyfriend at the time, later to become my fiance, later to become my ex-fiance in the death of our relationship, 17 days before our wedding. And this dress was my creative process through the whole thing. I bought it off the rack and spent 8 months tearing it to pieces with my mom and a costume designer named Cheryl Simard. Thank you, Cheryl. And building it back together. And at one point in my creative process, I'll get more into that when I go to McCall to stand on the dock where B asked me to marry him. But at one point in that, I said, this is a symbol of the old girl bleeding out and dying. And when I wear it, I get to be the new me that I'm working towards. And that is why I continue to put it on. Because despite the fact that my relationship and the life I had been working in and planned for in the last year had died, I didn't. And I'm still standing here, stronger. And in my head, I want to say more beautiful, but I'm the same girl I was then. I just found me. I got really lost for a while. And I'm on a journey to find myself. And that is what the confessional has become. And it's me doing crazy things, like carrying around my dress in the back of my car and putting it on in beautiful cleansing, transformative places like this to remind myself that I'm still that same girl. I'm just finding her. And that's the journey I want to take you guys on with me. And I spent the last weekend in Eugene, Oregon at a personal effectiveness seminar at the Wing Center with Chris King. Thank you. Namaste. And learning the tools and the skills. Can you hear that? Oh, beautiful. Learning the tools and skills to really begin the process of loving and accepting myself. And recognizing that the things that other people do to me and the situations and experiences I've had don't have to define me. And processing through those experiences and beginning to see them with perspective instead of feeling. And one of those experiences that I've had throughout my life is people telling me multiple times, and this weekend was the first time I could really see it, because it was the first time I could see myself objectively. And a lot of the experiences in my life have compounded to where I had a belief that I had to earn love or earn my place in this world. And nobody has to earn their place. Just by being, you are enough. And innately, you are lovable. And you're a result of your experiences, but not a scorecard of your choices. And that every day starts at a zero sum. And one of the multiple times in my life, people have told me, you're such a powerful energy. And that someone yesterday called me a game changer. And I never knew how to take that or accept that. I never knew how to take or accept someone telling me I was beautiful without having to return it. I've never felt like enough. And for a lot of reasons, for a lot of relationships I placed myself in, for a lot of experiences I had as a child. For a huge one was when I was 19. I was raped by a man I'd been dating, and he said to me, if you didn't look like that, I wouldn't have had to do that to you. And recognizing that my body and the way I look and who I am does not give anybody rights to hurt me. And that had nothing to do with me. That had to do with them. And nothing anybody has done to you or the way that you feel has anything to do with you. It has to do with all of them. And I want to keep telling that story, and I want to keep finding myself. And someone told me you're a powerful energy. And there was a day over the seminar, the first day, and I stood up and I had the microphone in my hand and I was shaking, painfully shaking. And I couldn't breathe. I had to be reminded and told to breathe. I felt like I was suffocating just standing in my own space. And afterwards, another participant in the room came up to me and they said, through an exercise where we were supposed to find the person we found to be the most powerful, and he said to me, when you were standing up there and speaking, the lights around you started to flicker. And when you sat down, it was done. And at the end of the seminar, it freaked me out. I didn't know what to do with that. And it's something I've heard multiple times. And at the end of the seminar, one of the facilitators, someone who had been through the entire process, this is like a big shit ton long process, someone who had been through the entire process said to me something along the same lines, but brought up the word responsibility. And that not only do you have a powerful energy, and does that come with, I don't even remember what he said. Thank you, Fred, and thank you, Anthony. But he said it comes with a great responsibility. And it's not the first time someone has said that to me, but it's the first time I listened. And recognizing that, seeing perspectives and situations that I've come in and just the way that I feel, how intensely that it can affect that space, and how much I just want to help people. And I just want to find me so I can help other people find themselves. And that's the journey that I'm on. And in not feeling enough, I didn't know how to accept or receive love. I felt like I had to earn that. And I originally posted my GoFundMe, where I started sharing my story, to go to India after I called my wedding off. And if you're confused at my story a little bit, go find me on the confessional. And you can see stories and videos and experiences that I've shared with you in real time about the first time I got to fit into my gold jeans that I'd been working really hard for, and I had lost 40 pounds. And how I didn't know how to articulate that feeling anyway, but to show you guys. And that now, those pants don't fit anymore. And then I've lost 70 pounds, and I've kept it off, and my body has completely changed, and I feel at home in this space that someone once told me gave them right to hurt me. And it doesn't. Because it's mine, and nobody has any right to hurt me for anything that I've done. Because just like I can't earn love, I'm lovable, you don't do anything to earn pain or punishment. And I've been punishing myself. I've been punishing myself for those experiences. And I've been punishing myself for the hurt I caused B, my ex-fiance, when I abandoned him. And I left him, and I called off our wedding. And the thing I said that I couldn't do. And I posted the GoFundMe asking for help to go to India so that I could keep finding myself and keep learning the skills to help you guys find yourselves and to share my story, because the only thing that I can do is lead by example. I can't do anything for you. I can't motivate you. I can't inspire you. I can't do any of that, but I can lead by example, and you can experience me and allow that to affect your life. And I posted to go to India, and I shared it once. I marketed myself once, and within just a few days I got $1,000, and I freaked out. And it had taken a lot of work for me to post and share that GoFundMe asking for help, because I have a very hard time asking for help. I grew up as a strongly independent, was preached to be strongly independent. You don't need a man, you can take care of yourself, which I don't. But that independence became a defense and became something that I had to powerfully own versus just being independent. And I freaked out because I felt like I hadn't earned it. And at the same time, someone who I felt like I'd been connecting with and felt like we had been emotionally connecting posted on social media, "You're not a fucking Kardashian." And I'm disappointed and I'm offended by you asking for money to go with your fake hair, which the hair's fake, the eyelashes are fake, with all of your whatever. And to ask for money to do that is offensive, and I'm not going to follow you anymore. And I shut down. And I shut the GoFundMe down. And that's not fair. Because what I do, the way people experience me, does motivate and inspire people. I know, because I've started to get messages from complete strangers who have made choices to change their own lives through experiencing my experiences for themselves. And it's not fair for me to take away the opportunity for someone to give back to me the way I'm giving to them, because I'm giving you guys my soul. And I call this selling my soul, but it's not. I'm not selling anything. I'm giving it to you. And I'm at a place where I've recognized and understood that I'm enough in order to receive it without needing anything in return. However, what I'm offering you in return is this, is my story, is my experiences, is me finding myself and getting lost. And I want to take you with me, because I want to help you get lost. And just because my getting lost is getting in my car, I'm traveling, and putting on my dress. It's beautiful, right? I know, I'm going to claim that. I'm going to own it. I've never said that before. I haven't said that out loud. I made this. But your finding yourself can be something as simple as going out and trying a yoga class, which is where I came to the realization I had to call for my wedding. Or starting your own journey to changing your eating habits and your lifestyle. Because a year ago, I was living off pizza, Taco Bell, and 2 Red Bulls a day. And now I eat clean and take care of myself the way I deserve to be taken care of. And just little things like that. And that's what I want to share and show you guys. So this is me asking for help and being okay with it. And it's okay if you're offended and if you don't like me and if you are mad at what I'm doing, because that has nothing to do with me. That has everything to do with you. And in people and in the traits that we see in others that we don't like have nothing to do with them. It's a mirror on yourself and a mirror on what you don't like in yourself. So if this is coming up for you and if you're pissed off, if you're offended by what I say, what you do, I'm going to give you the opportunity to look within yourself and question why. Because I'll tell you right now, it has nothing to do with me. Being pissed off about me and my little Kardashian lifestyle has nothing to do with me. Do I live my life like a reality show? Hell yeah, I do. But I'm doing a whole lot more than fighting with my sisters, going shopping, and crying over ugly crying. Kim ugly cries so much. Point is, this is my life. And for fun, I do things like hang out with my friends who happen to be artists, who are photographers, and chefs, and comedians, and writers, and filmmakers, and musicians, beautiful dancers, beautiful artists. And I don't want to just share my story, I want to share them with them. In order to do that, I need your guys' help. So right now, I'm at a place where I either have to focus on, like, it's a battle that I want to do this and I want to create these videos and I want to create for you, but I've got to work as well in order to be able to do this. It's not cheap to do what I'm doing. And I want this to be my work so that I can work on finding myself and getting good enough and taking care of that responsibility to get to the point where I can hand on this knowledge and I can teach you and I can do bigger things, like I can hold seminars and I can come and teach classes and I can go and do yoga retreats and all these really bigger picture things I want to do, but I got to get there first. And I can either take a long time and slowly work up and slowly take a little bit of time to do it, or you guys can help me and I can pound through it and then we can do this and do it for real. So that's me. And I'm enough. And I'm learning to love and accept myself. And I'm going to take you on my journey to learn how to love and accept yourself by leading through example. And that's the only thing you can do, is lead your life through example to help change other people's lives. And I'm hoping that this rock that is me will make some ripples. So if you want to learn more about me, you can visit theconfessional.com. You can also find me on Facebook. Send me a friend request, send me a message. If you have questions, send me a message. That gives me something to answer in these videos. And I do answer you, and I do read every single one. Sometimes it takes me a while to respond back. I'm getting a lot of messages, and I'm trying to travel. I'm on the road. I'm doing these things. Getting internet is a little bit difficult sometimes, but I do read them, and I appreciate every single one. If you don't like me, if you want to send me an angry message or post an angry comment, know that it's going to be deleted, because this is my space, my happy, peaceful, safe space. And that's not about me, it's about you. And I'm giving myself permission to do that. You need to give yourself permission to do that too. Remove the negative people from your life. It's okay to say no and to not have them there. You can find me on Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thumbs up. This was kind of a long one, a lot of information. But I'm going to do other things. I'm going to Miami. I'm going to go to Portland tonight, and I'm going to write a song with my friend Jess, who's a musical therapist, and she's amazing. I'm going to do a lot of crazy things. So keep in touch. Stay tuned. Subscribe to find out, and visit my GoFundMe if you want to help me keep going, getting lost, and finding myself. And don't be afraid to get lost, because you deserve to find yourself. Namaste.